The collection Sons of Suns is inspired by the archive of artists in the Gallery of the Cayman Islands, the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands. The task was to create a collection inspired by the artists who have created work either in Cayman or about Cayman and whose work are permanently stored in the National Gallery. So the collection was called Sons of Suns because it was largely in part inspired by the Native Sons and the idea of the movement of art throughout the Cayman Islands history and culture. Inspiration for me it comes from everywhere, inspired by the artists in the National Gallery. But there's such a huge breadth of work there, so it was about finding a common thread between all the works. What I found was that freedom was coming up a lot in all of the work. That's the common thread that I used to link everything together. So it was all really about freedom and metaphors of freedom. One of my favorite artists from the Cayman Islands is Miss Lassie. I think her work is so inspiring, and the way that she creates is akin to a lot of great artists around the world, and I think that she really does deserve international recognition. It was really just about getting ideas out. So Miss Lassie used to paint on doors, windows, her fridge. For me, I think this was the sign of a true artist, someone who's creating art for the purpose of expressing what's within and for the purpose of communicating. And with this collection, that's kind of what I wanted to do. It was hard to differentiate between the artist and the designer. The process, I think, for creating was very akin to just painting. The whole collection was just a huge painting, and the process of creation was actually like painting in itself. A lot of the artists from the islands, they really have a great way of putting color. I really wanted to explore further art because I'm an artist as well, I paint, and I wanted to use that as well as a medium to create this collection. So I used my paintings, you can see here, to create a print for this collection as well. And I think it was the first time that I've actually done that. And yeah, I'm really happy that I did, because it allows you to bridge two different worlds and bring them together. With each collection, I try to make sure that I'm learning something different from the last one. This collection was the first time that I've used digital printing. This collection actually allowed me to explore a lot of different areas. Embroidery, knitting. All of the collections that I've been doing for the past few years have been rooted in exploring topics of identity and topics of culture and color and race, and culture in the Caribbean in general. I think it's really important to explore these topics and to bring further research into play. It's really important for culture to develop in the Caribbean. If I had some advice to give for anyone who wants to start out in the creative industry, it is to be prepared for the hard work that it takes in order to actually make it, because it's not easy, especially coming from the Caribbean, and particularly if you live in the Caribbean. It is so difficult to be driven and to keep creating work and to keep being inspired, but it takes a lot of work in order to actually get things done and to get things done properly.